वीडियो बना रहा है यार।
वेरी
हाँ
अच्छी बात है।
एक बार पता रेड में ना टायर पंचर हो गया, मेरी सांस नथने फूले पड़े, धूल मिट्टी में मैं टायर खोल रहा हूँ। और जो मेरा पार्टनर था ना
वीडियो बना रहा है।
अरे नीचे छोड़ इसको ताकि पड़ जाए।
छोड़
बट एट वर्क
फर्स्ट टाइम
रेयर साइट।
नीचे उधर।
Good morning, guys. I'm Abhinav. Today is day 7 of our Ladakh ride. It is a Saturday, probably Sunday. I think it's a Sunday today. Yeah, day 7, Sunday. So either August 30th or 29th, I'm not very sure. That's Jasween's Tiger, which crashed yesterday pretty bad. So we just loaded it into this Mahindra pickup and we are taking it to the stockyard of this courier company called Stock Courier, STORK Courier. This will be shipped to Delhi. They're asking for about 16,000 rupees to ship it to Delhi. My X-Pulse will be shipped to Delhi as well. For the X-Pulse, they are charging me 6,500 rupees. Tushar's X-Pulse will be shipped to Delhi as well. Tushar has fever, so he didn't come right now. He's resting in the hotel. So we'll go back to the hotel, we'll pick up Tushar's bike also, then we'll take it to the stockyard. We'll pack the motorcycles, we'll send them back to Delhi, and tomorrow we fly out. Sumit Berry, who is riding the BMW F850 GS, and Yudhvir, they're gonna ride back. They're not going to take a flight back. I have to resume office slightly earlier than expected. Also, my motorcycle here at relatively 10,500 feet height, it's performing okay, but as soon as it gets to 15,000, 16,000, it gets fucked up. It completely gets fucked up. So I don't have the option to ride back because I'll have to cross at least 3 or 4 high passes while going back if I go back via the Manali route. These guys are going to go through Srinagar and Jammu and back, so I'd rather be in Delhi tomorrow so that I can start work soon. We couldn't go to Pangong, we couldn't go to Nubra, we couldn't go to Somoriri, Sokar, Hanle, nowhere. We've been in Leh for about 3 days now. But it's okay, we've like, there's not been a single dull moment in this trip. A motorcycling trip rarely goes according to plan. So it's all right. We'll come back next year. And we'll cover all the places. Some of you might be wondering, I don't have any riding gloves on, I don't have any gear on. We just came to load the motorcycle, take it in a truck slowly back, so didn't wear any. Sorry bro, my motorcycle is a single seater, no rear foot pegs, and I'm also, so Tushar's seat of his X-Pulse, it's cut short, so it's 1.5 seats, and Tushar swapped seats with me because my motorcycle wasn't performing well, so I wasn't riding it. I had hired a Himalayan and Tushar took my seat, so I'm on a god-awful seat right now, but what to do? We just have to ride it to the stockyard. See, here it's fine. I mean, I'm so happy with this motorcycle, even in the Himalayas. The only problem is the ECU is not adapting. So it's like, when you jet a carb. You jet a carb for the right air fuel ratio. A fuel injected engine does it on its own. Sadly, the ECU that my motorcycle has, that ECU runs maps, and the map that we put, it doesn't adapt, so it stays on that same map no matter what you do. I'll have to tinker with the map to, you know, see whether to let more air in, but there's no way to test it until and unless you're at those heights, you know, Tanglangla Pass or something. So what to do? It's just physically impossible as of now, so it did not make sense to carry forward on this motorcycle because it was just slowing the group down. So I rented a Himalayan. The Himalayan is riding very well over here. It's got so much torque, very good suspension. The feet, they reach the ground easily, and you mount any amount of luggage on that motorcycle, it'll just keep going without a problem. Man, I hope this Tiger doesn't fall. Okay, I see some slack in the rope, even though we did our best to pick it up and, you know, load it in the truck. It took 4 guys to pick up the Tiger and load it up. The local driver who's driving the pickup, he and Sumit Berry, they picked up the motorcycle from one end, from the left side. Yudhvir and I, we picked it up from the right side, and we lifted it and we put the front wheel in the loading bay. And then Berry climbed up into the motorcycle, into the loading bay, and he stabilized the handlebar while we three picked up the motorcycle from the rear and, you know, shoved it in. And then we tied it with a mountaineering rope. Man, you don't overtake vehicles when you've got a motorcycle loaded up. Not the smartest thing to do. He's still going for it. So you see, there are some issues at this altitude too. So, I mean, I don't know if this video will ever go up. I'm not too keen on making videos on what has happened here because there'll be a lot of explanation to do. Even I don't completely understand what has happened. I have a feeling it's the ECU. So I don't know if this video, if it goes up, whether it'll be before the video of the failure of the motorcycle or after. I don't know. So I don't know how much of a context you'll get about what happened. But I think with a stock ECU, this motorcycle would be a very fun ride over here. Very fun ride over here. The riding position is perfect. Suspension is perfect. You can throw it around. It is lightweight. It would be a hell of a motorcycle to ride here when it's running perfectly. Also an update on the rider of this Tiger, Jasween. His elbow is dislocated. He has a couple of fractures in his arm. The doctors here, they put his elbow back in the socket. You know, they fixed the dislocation and they plastered it up. It's in a sling, and they've told him that, you know, when you get to Delhi, get a CAT scan done and then, you know, take it from there. So hopefully Jasween gets better soon, gets in tip-top riding shape, because he loves doing this. He absolutely loves riding and traveling. As for me, I'll have to stay content with riding trails, our local trails around Delhi for now, till next September or August, and, you know, then come here again, attempt this again, Hopefully by then, if Honda launches the CRF 300L and Rally here, I'll be here on one of those two motorcycles, or if Hero launches their X-Pulse 420 that they are working on, I'd be here on that. Man, it is such a beautiful place. I don't want to go back. Delhi sucks, man. Delhi is like the most horrible place to be at. See, every other bike here is the Himalayan. There's a reason for that. Very sorted motorcycle for the hills. Doesn't struggle at high altitude passes. The Himalayan is the Indian equivalent of a DRZ 400, I would say. It's just got that tractor factor. It'll just tractor over everything with its, I don't know, how much torque does a Himalayan make? Close to 40 Newton meters, 32? I'm not sure, but it's plenty, as I understand. I rode the Himalayan here all day yesterday. Got one for 2,500 rupees per day. Wasn't in the best of shape. Front tire was bald, but it was the last Himalayan that was available for rent in all of Leh. And that too, I got it because somebody cancelled their booking at the last minute. So yeah, Himalayan's a good bike. Himalayan's a good bike for here. So the next time when I come here, either I'll ride from Delhi on Himalayan. Okay, let's see. Himalayan, 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 Himalayan. Every second motorcycle. Classic 500, Thunderbird. Damn, man, people love the Royal Enfields over here. So next year when I come here, hopefully it'll again be a lightweight adventure. If I can get my hands on any of those bikes, either the CRF 300L, CRF 300 Rally. There's a nice looking red Thar behind me. CRF 300L or CRF 300 Rally or X-Pulse 420. But if those don't work out, I'll try to find myself a Royal Enfield Standard 500 for the trip. I'll put a Ladakh carrier on and I'll do it like everybody else with jerry cans. Not even jerry cans, I think they use those white bottles that to fill water from River Ganga. Those kind of bottles. Single seater, bro. So I'll use one of those motorcycles and I'll do this trip from Delhi again. That's for sure. Oh, fuck. It's moving a lot. बेरी झटके खा रही है साइड लगाओ झटके खा रही है Not good, man, not good. We'll have to take it as slow as possible. So these are the things that happen, on the road when you're trying to recover a vehicle. We tied it as tight as we could, and yet on bumps it's just moving. It's on its center stand and it's tied. The front wheel is jammed on the edge so that it doesn't slide forward. But any big jerk and the damn thing is moving. Fucking scary, yeah. It was very scary. Okay, we are stopping, I think. That is Yudhvir. I think he's going to try and tighten the. So we just gave 2 motorcycles to the cargo guys to, transport back to Delhi. And now I'm standing on the back of this pickup vehicle. Headed to our hotel where we're gonna get the 3rd bike. I don't know how many times I've seen the statue of King Singha Namgyal. This is the way we take for Pangong, where we couldn't go yesterday. Easy, it was fun. Military area over here, I won't show you much of it. Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council. There's a sports complex. Fun.